All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. I'm live, I'm live, I'm live. Hello, world. Hello, TBC members. Hello, all over you may be. I'm so happy to have you here on set with me today in this live broadcast. Wow. Before I actually start, I want to apologize for the my inability to continue with my live broadcast yesterday because it was due to very terrible network in the location where I was broadcasting from. I thought it would be good, but it was raining heavily, like it's even raining now. Okay, right now I'm broadcasting from another locality. I just believe definitely that this will be better than what we had before. Having said that, let me officially welcome you to today's broadcast. I understand that a lot of people definitely will join me today. Maybe if you've been trying, all right, please do connect. There were some delays, but right now we are better. We are up and going. Um, Very quickly, I want to say thank you, TBC admin, for providing this opportunity to us, the people of the world who have actually been so battered by the elites. Um, to, I mean, right now, just like a dreamer, suddenly from the harsh realities of scarcity brought before us by the elite who actually enjoy more than enough abundance that they equally got from this world, we are already holding in our hands the key to abundance. Yes, the key to abundance. It has been presented to us on a platter of gold, courtesy of TBC admin, whom I will always remain grateful to for allowing is ourselves to um, be the carrier and the bearer of this great pleasant burden. Yes, it's a burden. If those of us who are broadcasters, okay, sometimes we find it difficult to even rest or sleep. Those of us who are leaders, bringing the abundance to people around the world, around our localities, our families, we will find it difficult to even have time to do some things that we used to do. I wonder how the admin and this will be like. I know it's a hectic time. That was why I called it a pleasant burden because it's a burden right now. It's going to be pleasant, just like a woman who has put to bed, seeing the child, okay, in her hands, immediately forget her labors. That's how TBC admin is going to completely forget all the labors and the toys, and even not just the admin, but the leaders all around the world forget their labors and their toys that they've put in to bring abundance into the world and to put in check the planned evil of the elites who are trying to put humanity under subjection and as much as possible reduce the population so that they can better control them through their manipulative tendencies. But like Admin has told us, when we keep quiet, they will win. When we speak, they will lose the battle. Now they started losing the battle because our voice is growing louder and louder all around our communities in the social media, every platform. We are speaking for TBC. We are speaking to extend love to humanity. We are speaking for the survival of humanity. We are speaking for the reenactment of abundance in our lives. And I know basically that we are getting there. All right. Like I said, like I've always said in my presentation, that I'm not going to be majoring on the common topics that every other person, every other leader actually addresses. All right, because I realize that every human being will have a peculiar challenge, and that's the challenge of our minds. All right, the challenge of our minds. And I believe sincerely that when we are able to understand what our mind is like, why we think the way we do, why we react the way we do, why we perceive the way we do, we should be able to reorganize and manage this mindset, okay, to become a positive tool for us rather than a negative tool. Remember, like I've always said in the book that I've been reviewing, talking about the power of the mind, okay, you can get here by the man of God, Pastor Chris Oyakilome. It's a loaded episode, and you actually get it to you can get it and download it from the PCDL, talking about Pastor Chris Digital Library. And you have a lot of other amazing resources there that you read and will shed light into your spirit. It comes, darkness disappear. All right. Sometimes you wonder how come when you heard about TBC, wow, you went for it. Now there are some people you're trying to talk to, okay, on TBC, concerning TBC, and all they tell you is scam, 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 scam. You wonder how come. I mean, why would people be so wired to easily think every opportunity that comes their way is scam? You know, you've not even asked them to give you money. Oh, come on, it doesn't work, it won't work, it's a scam. All right. Like I always say, history has a way of replaying itself in our lives, in our world, in our generation, okay, repeatedly. And I mentioned that 2009, okay, 2009, not too long ago here, Bitcoin made global appearance. A lot of people called it a scam. They called it all the names that they could actually reach out to call it. All right. Why some people were busy calling it a scam? Others were busy investing. They were busy getting into Bitcoin, buying whatever they can buy when it was launched at 0.001 dollar for one coin. Now that is a fraction of a cent for one coin. Okay, at a point in time, one coin rose to as much as, if I'm not mistaken now, almost 20,000 US dollars. That coin that people called a scam rose to 20,000 US dollars. And you could sit down with your phone, your Bitcoin wallet, okay, you connect your bank account to it, and you could withdraw some money from your Bitcoin, and your account will be credited right as you're sitting down on your desk. Okay, you could actually right now, even online, buy whatever you want to buy with Bitcoin. You could order whatever you want to order with Bitcoin. You could do trade with Bitcoin. It's money. It has so grown after 9 years to be the money that you can spend. And I know people who have been made billionaires courtesy of Bitcoin. All right. For example, the young guy that is making wave right now got his first huge money from Bitcoin, even though he is an orphan. All right. Even though he's an orphan at the age of 7, he lived through all the curves and all the narrow tricks of life. Somehow, somebody told him about Bitcoin that could change his state. All right. Thank God for the guy has seen a whole lot. And it was like they normally say, he that is down needs fear no fall. The guy was not just down, but he was in the gutters. And he had little money in his hands. He bought Bitcoin. Today, that guy, just the way Bitcoin opened his eyes, okay, he went on to what I'll call, he went on from Bitcoin, he was introduced to the billion coin. All right. Right in the billion coin, he looked at what Bitcoin has done in his hands. And he looked at what billion coin TBC represented. Nobody had to tell him because his mind has been open to the possibilities, okay, that technology has brought to modify and redistribute wealth. All right, right now, money is changing hands. And the evil about it is that it doesn't have to ring a bell, it doesn't have to alert you, it doesn't have to inform you, and it doesn't need you to agree with the fact that technology has changed the way money used to be. Okay, that it only takes the believing spirit to come in, look at it, and take a hold of it. For example, this guy, this young guy, Mr. Faruna, okay, who I said was orphaned from the age of 7. I keep talking about him because he is the testimony that is happening right now. Okay, who got Bitcoin? Right now, Bitcoin became so much money in his hands. He heard about the billion coin. He said he looked at the two of them and he saw that they were operating on the same path. Only that one is market based, the other one is user based. They are both cryptocurrency operating on with the blockchain. He got in. And as I speak to you right now, that young guy who is 25 years old today, who was orphaned 18 years ago when he was 7, okay, today got what I call, he bought a house in Nigeria worth 20 million, 20 million naira. Look, it doesn't matter wherever you're listening to me from, all right? It doesn't matter wherever you're watching this video from. 20 million naira, okay, is no mean feat. It's not a small money, okay? Now, guess what? Nigeria operates a minimum wage that is minimum wage of let me quickly do the maths here. A minimum wage of 18,000 naira, and this 18,000 naira, not everybody pays it. All right, I want to like find out how much is 18,000 naira when you divide it with a dollar. How much is 18,000 naira? Now, when you talk about 18,000 naira, you're talking about 49.7, or let's say $50 a month. Can you beat this? $50 a month. Where in America, some people even earn over $500 per hour. Some earn $500, yes, per hour. Some earn as much as $100 an hour. So $50 an hour depends on the job. Right here, a man will have to toil to earn $50 per month. And this $50 in the arrangement of the elite may not even be paid at the end of the month, because I know some people that have been owed 2 years' salaries. Some people have been owed 1 year salary, some 10 months salary, some 7 months salary. Just yesterday, a state, Ekiti State in Nigeria, just went on strike over 7 months salary. Okay, now this is the arrangement of the elite that keep you in perpetual victim, makes you a perpetual victim to scarcity. Now, they've actually thrown scarcity before humanity. And when they discover that you can cope with the scarce resources that they throw at you, they withhold even the scarce one that they throw at you so that you can be without. They want to create that desperation that make you become subject to whatever system they throw at you, so that you don't have hope. If you don't have hope to train your children through school, and even to have accommodation, even to feed, a lot of home have been in disarray, have been disorganized, because the home cannot be kept together. No food, no shelter, no Medicare, no training of whatsoever, no hope for the future. I mean, what do you see? It's confusion. Now, at this point, I want to say I can see that Dennis, yeah, Dennis is my main man. He's in Nigeria. He's actually here saying hello, sir. Hello to you, Dennis. You're welcome on set. I also have Crypto Sanjay from Mumbai. All right, he's on set. Crypto Sanjay, I give you greetings, and like we say in Nigeria, I give you healings. All right, I give you healings. All right. Yes, like I said, you must have come in when I was talking about what the elite seek to do. Okay, I always like to reflect on what the elite seek to do by giving an example of what's happening around my environment. I know, like in India, they have very amazing leadership. Okay, I even heard recently that the Indian government rejected, is it a fund from these major donors, okay, following a natural disaster, I think flooding or so that it just experienced. Okay, because I believe the Indian government know for some sort that such handouts, okay, comes with a price, especially when it's coming to a government. Okay, it's a lot better when it's coming to the individuals of the people, not coming to the government, who are made to sign some hidden okay, agreement, okay, to keep them under the whims and caprices of this huge donor agency or the countries that represent or that they represent. Okay, now, like I said, we're going to be taking a look at this book, The Power of the Mind. And like I discussed yesterday, we're going to be finding out, where does fear come from? Okay, you speak to people these days, funny enough, they are not afraid of the government that is putting so little in their hands while making them do so much work. They are not afraid of the government that is taking sleep away from them, taking rest away from them, taking quality life away from them, not giving them the natural the infrastructure that they need. Okay, taking healthcare away from them, taking basic infrastructure like water, lights, okay, and the comfort of life. They are not afraid of those ones, but they are afraid whenever you come to tell them, hey guy, I bring you good news. There's abundance in my hands, and you can tap to this abundance, okay, virtually free. And as you're coming in, you get a gift worth over $2,000. They suddenly become afraid of you, all right, when you tell them, hey, this is what you're presenting before them. But they are not afraid of those that take away their destiny and reorder them different from what God has created. That's the reason why every time I open, I go to I go to the Billion Coin, I go to the blog, okay, which of course I advise every one of you listening to me to visit the blog as much as possible every day. to study new posts. And if you're just coming in, go to the blog, study old posts, okay, and get onto the new post. You'll be amazed. You get to see what has been happening, okay, along the line. Okay, that reminds me, I'm going to be, when I'm done reading from this, sharing from this with you on where fear came from, okay, I'm going to equally be taking some aspect of the blog, okay, going to be reading some aspect of the blog so that you get to know exactly what is happening out there. Now, you agree with me that technology has affected everything about us. It has affected what we do and the way we do what we do. Technology has affected even our culture. It has affected the way we dress. It has affected the way we perceive things, the way we greet. It has affected the way we relate with one another. Okay, it has even affected, okay, our geospatial orientation. To the extent now we now say that the world is a global village. Okay, that has been on for some decades now, but I can tell you that the world is even smaller than a village now. The world is just a global street, okay, where you get to know everyone on your street, where you can relate with everyone, okay, without lifting a muscle. That is what technology has presented before us. Now, it is also said that the only thing that is constant in life is change, okay, and that means the only thing that doesn't change is change. That means change is consistent and constant. Whether you agree with it or not, it happens to you. Now, if you see change coming earlier on and you connect and you take advantage of those changes, okay, you can be well positioned to be one who drives the change and determine how the change hits you. If you close your eyes and you think it doesn't affect you, a time will come where you'll be forced to change alongside the dictates of the change. Right now, you are not only the victim of the change, who is now fighting tooth and nail to keep afloat with the change that presents, with the effect of the change that is presented before him or her, other than the one who sees the change, gets ahead of the change, position in line with the change, and begin to benefit from the benefit of the change. That is how you become a victor with the changes that occur in our daily worlds. Okay, rather than being the victim, waiting so long until the change hits you and you're not finding to survive in the current change that is presented before you. No. Okay, right now with the billion coin, it's a testimonial that money has changed. Okay, initially we started with trade by barter. Trade by barter, of course, was so good to a point where a lot of people did not get what they can, okay, trade it with easily, and some people were left not to make a trade even when they had something in their hands that they felt people would need. Because of the complexity of trade by barter, it was agreed that some things should be centrally accepted, okay, for money, such that when you hold it, it doesn't matter what the other person needs, you can give the other person to get what you want, so that when they find what they want, they can give that to that person and get what they want. Okay, it went on so well until it got to a point where those means of exchange became scarce, and some people had so much and some others had so little. It became a problem, and it has to advance to fiat currency. Okay, the world came together and said, okay, let's have fiat currency, okay, with which this time government would not have to have authorities of these currencies. They'll print it and make it available for their citizens. Okay, you can even work and you get paid with those currencies to use. You're getting to businesses and find it gets to you. Okay, from whatever you have, you pay taxes. Okay, the government equally regulate how much of this fiat currency you have in your hands. Okay, how much you can spend, how much you can keep, and what you can spend it on. All right, that has been the problem. Initially, it was good until the eyes of man became open to realize that, wow, we have been enslaved by courtesy of this fiat currency, that it no longer works for us. Okay, technology came on board. Okay, I remember like about 20, 30 years ago when the internet boom came, a lot of people were like, come on, this is not for me, it's for the unborn, it's for the young. It doesn't make a difference. I'm not participating. But today, any man who doesn't have an internet presence is living a substandard life. Yes, substandard life. You heard it from me. Okay, just imagine the man today who is out there without an email, a man today who doesn't have a phone that browses, a man today who is not on social media, a man today who who still depends on writing a letter to a friend across the local government, across the state where he resides, to have to wait for 1 week, 2 weeks, or even a month, as the case may be, to get the reply for him to do what he needs to do next in this jet age. That person is living a substandard life. That's the reason why we are so excited that Bitcoin came, followed by so many other altcoins, cryptocurrencies. Okay, right now, with the prevalence of ICO, some were like, with this ICO, does it not mean that it's going to be a problem? No. The prevalence of ICO actually declares and states unequivocally that cryptocurrencies have been accepted, because ICOs are coming as solutions to the problems that fiat presents, or to the problem that beset the human environment and the human social environment. They're trying to come in to solve it or to sort it out. Now, the preponderance of cryptocurrency is a testament that, of ICOs, is a testament that cryptocurrencies have come to stay, not just come to stay, they've come to replace fiat or sovereign currency. The earlier you connect with this fact, the better for you. All right. Now, I have been saying in all my broadcasts that cryptocurrencies will not survive or succeed based on your belief. Cryptocurrency does not depend on your belief to be what it is set out to be. Cryptocurrency, and indeed the blockchain, is a technology of the now that has come to make things different. I'm so excited that I got in touch with the Billion Coin, and it was actually the first cryptocurrency that I got to know about, okay, from unlikely source, which of course I have shared so much on this platform, because I know the guy that told me about cryptocurrency, about the Billion Coin, is a friend of mine. He's this guy that we refer to as a critical traditional conservative fellow. He doesn't share information just like that. Meanwhile, he called me up to tell me about this because we want to raise money to push in some projects. And at that point in time, he was well aware that I was being owed where I work 18 months salary. Okay. Meanwhile, he needed some huge money to push in some things. Then he had to tell us about the Billion Coin and the need to invest. And after he spoke, thank God for the patient to listen to him. After he spoke, I had to tell him I don't have that kind of money. That was when he disconnected me from the group and he went on. But thank God I listened. Thank God I heard. Thank God some key points were on my head, which of course later I heard a voice telling me go and check this out. I checked it out. The rest is history. I got into the Billion Coin. I'm very conversant with Bitcoin, okay, and Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, and so many other cryptocurrencies and ICOs. Today, I'm a leader, leading people to abundance, and I'm so glad. Okay, and in terms of the benefit, yes, I've gotten so much benefit that time will fail me within this broadcast to begin to tell you. But I can tell you in one word, in one sentence, that ever since I came into the Billion Coin, my life has changed. Now, if you've not yet experienced those changes, just hang on. I'm going to be sharing some things with you here today that the changes will come to you if you listen and operate. Remember, the one who has testimonies is not the one that hears, but the ones that are here to do. If you only hear and you don't practicalize what you hear, it won't change anything. You just be one bank of information who in itself will not be changed because you are not using the information that you stored in you. All right. Now, I want to read from this book, okay, that I told you about, The Power of Your Mind, so that you know what makes up your mind and what your mind is carrying. Why do you think or process information the way you do? So that, like he said earlier on, you cannot be bigger than the state of your mind. In fact, your mind, the state of your mind determines your estate. All right, the state of your mind determines your estate. Now, I'm going to be telling you very briefly, okay, where did fear come from? All right, according to Pastor Chris in this book. Remember, I said you can download it when you just go to your Google Play Store, download Pastor Chris Digital Library or PCDL. You get it there, you just download it, and there's so much resources that you can enjoy there. All right, and I think upon coming in, you'll be given a gift. I think the gift is called attitude. You remember, your mindset determines your attitude also. And your attitude determines your altitude in life. The way you are in your mind, the way you process information determines how far you will go in life. It will determine the kind of people that associate with you. Now, Pastor Chris has told us in this book that some of us here, we have a lot of negative files that we need to delete. A lot of negative files that we need to delete. All right? Now, as you study, you're going to learn how to delete this file, how to renew your mind, how to position your mind for positive thought. Because if you are positive in your thinking, you will attract positive things. You attract positive friends. You'll attract positive attitudes. You'll attract positive associates. And you'll attract positive ideas that can change your mindset, that can change your world. All right. Now, let me read this. Just pay attention very quickly. All right. It says, why were Jesus' disciples so afraid in the first place? Because there is a story of how Jesus Christ, okay, how the disciples who actually earlier went on the boat, okay, Jesus told them to go on the boat that he was coming. He went onto the mountain to pray after some crusades in the book of Matthew, took them on the boat, told them to go on the boat that he was coming. Then it so happened that while they were on that boat, there arose a great tempest, okay, mighty winds, okay, boisterous wind that was now taking the boat to and fro, and they were so afraid of their lives. Then suddenly they saw Jesus walking on water towards them. Okay, now we were told that they were afraid. Okay, they were afraid. Now, where did fear come from? Now we're going to read. Why were Jesus' disciples so afraid? In the first place, okay, their fear came from the previous wrong and negative information they had received regarding ghosts. Now, they were afraid because of the wrong information they earlier received. Have you ever wondered, you speak to someone about cryptocurrency, they wonder, oh, is it the internet money? That's the only information they have. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. It's a scam. Because they have some be informed or told that any internet money is a scam. They've not actually seen the one, they've not waited patiently to actually see the one who has made so much fortune. They've not waited possibly to see that even governments and people of the world are now getting into cryptocurrencies, are now coming in to enjoy themselves and even change their economy. They don't even know that they have their personal economy to affect with this cryptocurrency. Remember, the world is now a global village. Let me tell you this. For example, Crypto Sanjay, you are in Mumbai, India. Ogogo Dennis, you are with me in Nigeria here. Now, I don't know if you've ever gone to, let me give an example with the American embassy in your country. The American embassy in your country may be domiciled in your country. But let me tell you, all the perimeters of that American embassy, they are not controlled by the laws of your country. The perimeters of the American embassies, they are not, no matter the laws your government enact in your country, does not affect anyone within the confines of that American embassy within your country. All right, that's a diplomatic laws that I'm bringing to you. The same thing. Do you know that if you create a global mindset within your spirit, if you create a global mindset within your economy, that it gets to a point that the laws within your country which you reside does not affect your global economy, does not affect your private economy. Now, I want to say this. It doesn't matter what they say in Nigeria. Within the American embassy vicinity, they use a dollar. Maybe if they want to come out to buy in an American market, there's an ATM there with which they use their ATM machine, ATM card, okay, to withdraw Naira. And they go to the market and make purchases. They have the American law in full swing within that vicinity. And there's nothing Nigerian government can do about it. In fact, no Nigerian government can just walk into that place and carry out an arrest. If they do that, the American government will see it as an assault on America and on American sovereignty. And you can guess, expect retaliation. So it is not done. So that's the reason why also you can actually determine your local economy by upgrading your mind not to be a local champion, to be a global player and a global champion, and dictate what currency you use in your local economy as regards your world. All right, when you find some people before you learn, they call it a scam and they tell you they can't do that. It is because of the information that they have before now, not because you're not telling them what you're telling them well. The information that they've been sold keeps them in perpetual bondage. For example, right from when you are in school, in your pre-KG, your KG, your primary, your secondary, okay, you are told to aspire very modestly, that don't begin to expect billions. when you've not gotten a job that pays you in thousands. Okay, learn to crawl before you sit, before you walk. Learn to walk before you run, and learn to run before you fly. Meanwhile, I don't know where they saw that. All my observation of the butterfly, I have never seen as feeble as the butterfly. When it came out from his pupa stage and it suddenly become an adult, I didn't see the butterfly crawl one day. I did not see the butterfly learn to walk before it flies. The moment the butterfly realized that it has wings, it flapped it and all the way it goes in flight. That is how we are. That's the reason why I keep telling you, go and read one of the first blog that TBC admin posted. You still see it is the first there. It says scarcity is not real. Okay, come live the life of abundance. When you read that, you know that all we've been taught and the limitation that have been set before us is so that we can live within the confines of scarcity, so that the elite can continually manipulate us. Today, if you're hearing the sound of my voice, I said, say no to poverty, because poverty is not an asset. Don't flaunt it. Don't think you can get favor by showing to the world that you are poor. Listen, there are too many poor folks everywhere. Poverty is no longer news. It is a daily occurrence that we see. No, you won't get somebody show mercy on you because you're poor. They are everywhere. The moment you show the zeal to live a life of abundance, then you begin to receive help. Like if you're watching now, because I know it's just like I have 3 likes right now, and I have 2 people with me viewing. Maybe tomorrow 100 persons may want to watch it after I post it live. Okay, I want to tell you, you have the means to fly. You don't have to crawl and walk and run. You can fly. Just set your mind in the flight mode and you fly. All right. Now you can't blame anybody for being where you are. The moment you realize that you're in the wrong place, change your position, change your lane. All right. Being on the wrong lane for so long does not make it the right one. When you realize that you're on the wrong road, switch lanes, get to the right one, come into abundance, embrace TBC, embrace cryptocurrency, and follow the instruction. And I tell you, you are on your way to abundance. Now, we've been told that fear came from the old information they have. That's the reason why Pastor Chris told us in this book earlier on that you are going to have to delete some files from your heart, from your mind, so that you can think positively and attract positive things around you. Okay? Now, the disciples were afraid when they saw Jesus walking on water. They immediately thought it was a ghost, because they've been so filled with ideas that it's only ghosts that can walk on water. No human being can. Now, that information had communicated fear to their hearts. Fear was already resident within them. Okay, and when Jesus showed up, their fear files were opened and they manifested fear. When somebody told you that TBC is a scam, it's not because they have information that it's a scam. It's because of the scam file that have been so loaded in their spirit. All right, the scam file so loaded in their spirit. I remember I called a friend up. Okay, he wasn't picking. I sent him a message. Are you so person? I want to relate with you. Okay, without actually hearing from me, he started making all sort of comments. No, go and look for something else to do. I refuse to be scammed. I refuse to be scammed. Okay, go and do some other job. Scam will not work. I've not even told him anything. He's a friend of mine. All right. I sent him a message that you are a friend of mine. I'll call you after the broadcast that I have. All right. When he hears my voice and I introduce myself to him, I know we start apologizing. Maybe. I don't know what happens to his phone. He doesn't have my number anymore. And I've not even made any request. Okay. I just called him a name that we used to call, and he was like, wow, this must be a scam. Because not because I have suggested anything that make it suggest a scam, but because his heart has been so wired that anyone that comes to you that you cannot immediately remember who he is a scam. Especially when the person introduces himself like he knew you and you don't know the person is a scam. It's a problem that he has to deal with, and he has to delete those files, or else he will just be scaring away wonderful opportunities. All right, that was what happened here. Now, understand this: what we hear, the information we receive, can produce faith or fear in us. The information we receive can produce faith or fear in us. It can generate weakness or strength. Okay, the information based on the background information you have. Whatever you are having now can produce, for example, what I'm sharing with you now can produce excitement in you to make you want to move forward. All right. And so some people who always believe everything is a scam, it will produce fear in them, and they find them saying, no, I won't listen to this guy, it's a scam. All right. At this point, Dennis and Sanjay, if you're hearing me, can you just type yes? If you're hearing me, because I'm beginning to perceive that it's cold. If you're hearing me, can you just type yes? All right. Now, say fear doesn't exist by itself. All right. It comes as a result of information. Like I said, the old information that you've stockpiled in your heart, in your mind, that is where fear comes from. All right. In the next chapter, okay, we will go further to see we'll go further to see the benchmark against which the character and quality of your thinking are measured. All right. Paul gave us that beautiful list in Philippians 4:8, and it's our responsibility to study it and conform our thinking to God's standard. Remember, in Philippians 4:8, Paul told us that whatsoever is true, whatsoever is of good report is pure, okay, worthy of praise. Say, think on these things, think on pure things, think on honest things, so that the outcome of your life will be pure and honest. All right. Yes. And remember also, the Bible clearly told us, as in this book, that in the book of Romans 12, chapter 12, verse 2 says, do not be conformed to this world. Okay, in the B version there says, do not be conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. And how do you renew your mind? You delete the old files that you have that brings fear and doubt, and you upload a new set of information that brings about advantage, strength, joy, okay, and enlightenment. All right. Having said that, I want to quickly go through some blog posts here today. All right. I remember I told you in Nigeria, people earn $50 a month, and even these $50 are not paid. What a life! What a life! As I speak to you now, where I work, I am still being owed 10 months. All right. But thank God for the billion coin. Okay, so much has happened so much with the billion coin right now that I live beyond what I earn in the office. All right, I live beyond that, and I'm even able to affect lives. Okay, to carry them along and put them on the platform that it will begin to see joy and hope, and they begin to realize that the world is bigger than their office, and they take advantage of the opportunity that is presented before them. All right, now, like I said, let me go to the blog so that I can share with you some latest posts today and even read some of what admin is sharing with us. Okay, okay. Let me quickly do that. Like I said, if you are with me, if you're still hearing me, just type yes. If you are still hearing me, type yes. All right, type yes if you are still hearing me. Okay, let me go to the blog today. Now I'm in the blog www or https colon double forward slash blog.thebillioncoin.info. It will take you there. All right, you can actually see there. Okay, okay, you can see the site there. All right, all right. Yes, now I want to read what admin is posting on the blog today. Let me take some from where I stopped last time. Okay, I think I there was part of the blog where I actually showed it to you, where admin said seems like cash centers are already working as planned. If you don't know about cash centers, I want to advise you to go watch the send button meetings that was held on Monday, this week Monday in English, and on Tuesday in French and Hindi. Okay, watch send button meetings there. Things were discussed about the cash centers, how you can register as a cash center yourself, and people locate you and you help them out. Okay, when they want to do something, things they want to do. So long as you've trained yourself, you now have some basic. If you don't have the basic knowledge yet, please don't. Except, of course, you want to open up as a cash center. Then when somebody comes to you, you connect to us leaders. Okay, we'll train you on it while we do it. Okay, with some shared partnership. Okay, we'll train you on what you need to do. Okay, over time, I'm sure. Okay, okay. Ebosereme Ojefwa. Okay, Ebosereme, I'm just seeing you right now. You're saying yes. That means you can connect with me. Thank you for being on board. Okay, remember you can ask your questions. Okay, the questions that you truly want to ask, you ask them. And should be able to guide you through. Okay, right now, if the questions are too deep, I'll get answers for you much later. But I'm sure at my level, I should be able to handle most of the questions that you want to present before us. Remember, you can register a CAS center. If you don't know exactly what it is, you can register. When people come to you, refer them to your leader, and I'm sure he'll be able to carry you along and train you in that regard. Okay, like I said, there's another one here that admin posted says government are bankrupt. People are waking up. This was posted yesterday. Okay, government are bankrupt. People are waking up. Of course, people are waking up. I will encourage you to go watch this video, because the video is a video that was done by the man we refer to as Dollar Vigilante. Okay, when you talk about Vigilante, he's actually watching. He travels everywhere into different countries. He tells you how government and people are moving away from fiat currencies and embracing cryptocurrencies. All right. That's why he says government are bankrupt, people are waking up, people are embracing cryptocurrencies amazingly. Okay, you need to listen to this man. When you listen, he's full of so much passion and power. Okay, and he's gradually opening up the eyes and minds of people to see the need to grab cryptocurrency quickly. And I want to tell you, if you are in the billion coin, if you do not know, with just a purchase of $100 of the billion coin, you can get so much benefit from admin that is worth hundreds of millions of naira. Okay, now I'm going to put my let me share my number on this post. Let me share my number on this post. Let me share my number on this post, all right, so that you can actually easily follow me. Okay, maybe after now you may want to send me some message, okay, or even join me on WhatsApp. Allow me on WhatsApp, but call me first, because my WhatsApp is like a mad platform. All right, call me that you're going to send me a message, so that as I receive your call, I'll go out to your message and quickly follow you up and add you to my group. Okay, where I mentor people to hold on, to grab whatever they can grab and hold, and watch what it becomes. All right, especially with the billion coin. All right, now I'm trying to get the number sent to you. All right, just oh, okay, almost 790-590-55 Okay, this is my number. Okay, with this number, wherever you are in the world, you can reach out to me. Remember, don't just send a message. Or if you want to send the message, introduce yourself, that you listen to, you watch my live broadcast on TBC, then ask a question. Okay. But I'll prefer you call me up first. Okay. While I'm on WhatsApp waiting for your message, you just send it quickly, and I quickly do what I needed to do, because my WhatsApp is a madhouse. Okay. You know, WhatsApp does something that once a message comes, you don't read it on time, other message push it down and you may not be able to get it. Okay, that's for that. I want to say welcome Ogogo Crypto Sanjay from India, Ebo Sereme Ojefwa. I think that name is like sounding from Edo Central, because I'm broadcasting from Edo State. You're all welcome, and let's move on together. Like I said, always subscribe to my channel if you've not subscribed, like Ojeswa now. If you've not subscribed, subscribe to my channel. Then when you click the subscribe button, also click the bell, so that you get notified whenever I do a post. Because sometimes I may not come out live. I might do a post that I record. Okay, then I'll post and you just get it whenever I do that. All right, there's so much I want to share. Let me quickly go into this. When you open these governments are bankrupt, people are waking up on the post, you see this video. Click on it. Let me click on it and just show you something right now. All right, Vigilante. It's a 34 minutes 70-second video. And I remember when the admin TBC admin first published a video of this man. Okay, he told us to subscribe to his channel, and I've never regretted subscribing to that channel. All right, welcome back on the show. This is it here. That's the Dollar Vigilante. Yeah, that's the other guy is Dollar Vigilante. Let me get him on where. All right, so that you get to see him. All right. Okay, it's loading. 9 trillion to about 18 trillion dollars that Donald Trump has not dollar vigilante.
The U.S. is headed towards complete banana republic.
You need to listen to this guy, all right? You need to listen to this guy, okay? Now, admin presented some questions, okay? He did this and he presented some questions, okay? Now, which of course I want to quickly read. Admin say, what type of money do you want? Say, have you noticed that they're thinking the nature of money in their hands? That's why some people are taking their fiat money and investing in cryptocurrencies. All right, do not be fooled by the up and down fluctuation of the Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin is static and consistently growing. Okay, no matter what it is just grows. Keeps now. What kind of money do you want? Do you want the money that is created by the banks and controlled by government, or you want money of the people and managed by trustworthy community of people like the Billion Coin? Or do you want money designed to enslave humanity, or you want money designed to free humanity? Because do you want money, okay, that thousands of years of proof of corruption? Okay, do you want the money that has thousands of years of proof of corruption, okay, take over its use? That corruption takes over use. We have thousands of years of proof that corruption takes over the use of fiat currency. Okay, Eboreme said did get the number. The number is on your screen. The number is on your screen, Eboreme. Okay, let me just call it, okay, so that maybe you're watching this video later, you can actually relate with it. +234 80 790 59055. +234. That +234 is the Nigerian dialing code. In case you're dialing from wherever you are in the world, it gets to me. Plus, if you are in Nigeria, just 080 790 59055. If you're outside, it's +234 790 59055. All right. Now, TBC admin is asking, do you want the kind of money, okay, that inhibits corruption like the Billion Coin, or you want the kind of fiat money that is built on the principle of scarcity, or the one built on the principle of abundance like the Billion Coin, or you want fiat money that lacks transparency as against the Billion Coin that is very transparent, or do you want fiat money that's the source of perpetual poverty of the masses, or abundance-based Billion Coin that will end global poverty, or you want fiat currency that enables rule by force, enables the elite to rule, to control you by force against your own will, or you want the Billion Coin or cryptocurrencies that is used as a form to rule, that is not used as a form to rule the people. Rather, we together reorganize and re-engineer our society for abundance with it. All right, with the Billion Coin, we are all victors. Okay, we are all victors with the Billion Coin. Ebosereme, just tell me if you've gotten that now so that I will know. Just tell me if you've gotten that now, right? So that I will know. Now, do you want, admin went on to say, do you want fiat currency that is very expensive, or you want the cryptocurrency like the Billion Coin that is very economical? All right, don't look at the fact that 1 billion coin today is worth over $8 million. Think about the fact that when you purchase from people like me, leaders like me, you purchase $100 worth. I'll help you do your processing, your activation, so that admin can give you a gift of 1 full TBC. Imagine you purchase with just $100. Okay, admin now says, oh, for doing that, gone through the reactivation and all that, which of course I will guide you in doing, even help you out in doing. Admin now gives you 1 full coin, which is worth over $8 million. Or you want to get more of that, you purchase $200 worth, $300 worth, $500 worth, whatever. If you purchase $500 worth, you get times 5. You mean you get 5 coins. All right, 5 full coins. That is so much money. Don't wait until such promo ends. It's not going to be there forever. It will soon end. It will end pretty soon. Get it now. Contact me quickly and say, I want to purchase this. And in case you've not migrated, okay, there's a limited hope for you. If you've not migrated, you can still reach out to me. All you need to do is to pay your $10 wallet fee. Okay, Kringle Cash back office fee, pay your $10, and I'll help you with the migration. All right, I'll tell you how to migrate. So you migrate from your own end, or I can help you with the migration, and that's it. All right, and you buy $100 worth of Kringles, and you get 1 full TBC. Can you beat that? Can you beat that? Now let me get back to this. It says, tendency towards slow moving circulation. That's fiat currency that has tendency towards slow moving circulation, or you want to stick with the billion coin that promote fast circulation. All right. Now, do you want to stick with the fiat currency that operates a system that are too complicated for average people to understand, or you want to stick with the billion coin that operates a system so simple for average people to follow and understand? Wow, wow, wow. Like I keep saying, the billion coin is the only cryptocurrency that exists in the world today that constantly inundates its holders and investors with information such that they are never kept in the dark. They are never kept in the dark. They load you with, there's this blog where you get information. You can equally go to testimonials where you see what the billion coin is doing to lives all over the world. We have hundreds of thousands, okay, of videos that are being loaded consistently, even as I speak. All right, it's amazing. For me, I'd rather choose cryptocurrency and become the elite that TBC is creating for the future. We are the future elite that is coming up. We are going to rule this world with love, rule humanity, lead humanity, not even rule them. We lead them with love, empower them, and make them live a life of fulfillment. All right. Now, there's a video here that have been posted. It says people may ask you, how do I cash out? If you're asking the question, how do you cash out? All right, go and watch this video. All right, it was presented by the leader of the pack of the Voice of TBC. It's called Bitcoin Randy. Watch the video and get what it teaches you there. Or now you can cash out. Look, there's so much money in your hands. If you have TBC, there's so much money. Just look around you, so much money. Now there's another, the latest post here. It's called the faster system multiplies your daily income. Okay, I want to show you. There's a poster and an article there. I want to show you the poster. Look at the poster here. You see the picture of a tree, and you see there are various indications, symbolic representation of from the root, the stem, the seed, the branches, the fruits, what they are and how they become. I want to read out to you. Okay, I want to read out to you. You can still go and watch it and read the footnote yourself. It said the fruit is the individual purchase that multiply our daily income. All right. The branches come from our 10 closest relationship that join, and the leaves come from the Facebook marketing. Now, the branches, which are stronger than the limbs, come from our relations. That's why we tell you, go to your family member, to your family members, and bring them into TBC so that they can get the over $2,000 gift from just joining TBC. Bring them in. All right, they will have you to forever thank. Now, the seed, the gift is like a seed. For example, if you join TBC today, you'll be given digital currency of Pringles that is worth over $2,000. Can you beat that? Now, this gift is like a seed, and when it sprouts, it is when a purchase is made. All right, that gift is like a seed. Okay, when it sprouts, when the purchase is made. Now, the roots are the leaders. Okay, like you, I believe, like you and I, okay, that are leading others. I understand, like Dennis Ogogo. Okay, you've led so many people to cryptocurrency, to the billion coin, and you are still leading them. I'll say you are a leader. God bless you for what you are doing. Let me tell you something. You that lead tens, hundreds, and thousands of people to the billion coin, you are going to be a super leader, because when we get to where we are going in about 1-2 years, laid down by the pattern of admin here, in 1-2 years, and these people become multi-billionaires, you are becoming leaders of multi-billionaires. And look, you may not even spend your money. They want to lavish so much on you in appreciation of what you've done for them. All right? Say leaders are broadcasters, and they need love and respect to grow strong for us all. Wow. Now it says this, the trunk or the stem is when we get our household to join. When you come in, the stem, when you get your household to join, it becomes bigger at the stem level. All right. And when you get your friends, okay, they become the branches. Okay, your Facebook becomes, okay, the limbs. Now, I want to advise you to go study this blog. Let me even read it out here. So some people look at TBC opportunity and wonder how they will get a consistent daily income from it. They ask, won't I run out of people to talk to about TBC? I don't know a lot of people. I hope by the time they read this article, they will understand how easy it would be for them to create an explosive income that can even become passive as they install the proper structure. All right. TBC is not a multi-level marketing. It's not an MLM. TBC pays better. There's a link there that you can click and you get to understand how TBC is not an MLM and how it pays better. Now, I said, read over the poster above, which I just read, and you begin to magnificent. The opportunity to earn is in the fast system created by admin, yours truly. Okay, that's admin is one posting. That's why I said by admin, yours truly. That's it, himself or herself. We don't know if it's a male or a female because his identity is anonymous and it's okay with us. So we are okay that way. We don't need his identity to succeed. So long as he mentors and he guides us, we are okay. All right. The beauty of TBC faster system is that you don't need to be a salesperson. We don't sell TBC. Instead, we plug people into a system that begins by giving them a gift of over $2,000 in digital money. We don't sell TBC. Just connect your friends and family members and encourage them to invest at least $100 worth so that they can get a gift worth over $8 million. That is amazing. That's just how it is. We don't sell, we plug you in. Oh, the system is actually the is actually a long one. I encourage you to go there, okay, and read. To go there and read. I may not be able to cover all of them here on this blog post. Just go and read, and you'll be glad that you did. All right. It's an amazing when TBC admin posts. It's not a joke. It's never a joke when he posts. So that's the reason why we encourage you to study. And let me tell you something. One thing I have learned, okay, following his post is that my mind has been opened as to financial happenings all over the world. My mind has been opened as to the fact that yes, fiat currency is gradually fading away. My mind has been opened as to the fact that cryptocurrency is taking over fiat currency. Whether you like it or not, either you come in now, position yourself like getting $100 worth of TBC, getting $200, getting $100, and receiving 1, 2, 3, 4 TBC as the case may be from admin and become a giant financially. Or you fold your hands and say it doesn't concern me. Then when this thing receives global adoption and you see that even the corn seller beside you, the chemist, the pharmacy, the school beside you now receives TBC, you now become a victim of the system because at that time you can no longer have anything but just to use. So such that those of us who are getting them now, coming in beforehand, will have so much to begin to change and impact humanity positively. Having said that, I want to tell you in Nigeria right now, we have schools that are collecting 100% TBC. We have laboratories that are taking 50% TBC, 50% cash. I reported the other time in my last broadcast that in Cameroon, the civil right, the civil, is it civil rights organization that they have in Cameroon there, they receive 50% TBC, 50% cash. Somebody asked me how far that is a Cameroonian. I asked him to go find out. This was what the leader of Cameroon posted, Derek Mbe, and he doesn't joke when he posts this like because they are verifiable. I have bought a car with TBC, okay, with process of TBC. I bought landed properties and all that. A lot of things have happened, and I have lived a much better life. It can happen to you too. It can happen to you too. All right, just go out there, share the event information with people, and you'll be amazed. And let me tell you this: if you don't have or you don't know how to handle it, and you refer someone to buy 100%, maybe TBC of $100, Kringle of $100 from me, if the person comes, we'll partner 50-50. I will give the person the actual amount he paid for, but I will give you half of the money. Are you getting it? I'll give you half of the money. That's 50-50 partnership. You can grow that way too. Maybe you even have TBC, but you don't know how. A lot of people are leaving you because you don't know how. No, don't let that happen. Take them, then you sell to them. Get their details. Connect me. Okay. I'll do all I need to do. Okay. I can even teach you. You just pay me for consultation. Or I'll do what I need to do and I'll give you 50% of the money. That is just how it is. It's amazing. It's amazing. All right. Now, it's getting to the 1 hour mark, which of course at this point I would love to say I want to close. But if you have any question, you can ask your question. getting close to where I'll be shutting down right now. All right. And I want to say, while I expect your question, I want to say thank you, Ugogo Dennis. Okay. Thank you, Crypto Sanjay. And of course, uh, oh my goodness, and Duplessis. Oh, you're just joining me from Namibia. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And actually joined me for the first time yesterday. But unfortunately, I couldn't complete that broadcast because of terrible network. And I want to repost my number. You can reach me with this number. All right. Call me with this number, or if you want to send me a message on WhatsApp, please call me first and tell me to expect your message so that I'll just be on my WhatsApp waiting for the message so I can grab it. Because, like I said, my WhatsApp is like a madhouse. A lot of messages that if I don't expect your message, I don't come in there in the next 5 minutes, I may not be able to find it. I have a lot of messages I can't read there. Okay. Uh, okay. Okay. I said I will reply this one as I came late. Okay, not to worry. It's better late than never. All right, not to worry. I'm happy that you are here. How is Namibia, by the way? Is it raining in Namibia right now? It's been raining all morning. Okay, where I am here, it's raining heavily. Okay, how is Namibia? Besides, yes, my number. Okay, you can keep this number and contact me. Okay, we can discuss cryptocurrency. We can discuss the billion coin. Okay, and I can find out where you are right now and find a way to help you boost your fortune with the billion coin, because the opportunity we have right now, the wet creation opportunity. Okay, no rain, just wind. Hope Namibia is not a desert country. I'll go and Google to find out their vegetation, their climate, and just the way they are there. And I know Namibia, their per capita income or their gross domestic product should be high. They are living well in Namibia. You're enjoying. What about the climate? Is it very hot, cold, or temperate? Okay, let me know about this, because one of the things I don't take lightly are the friends I make courtesy of the billion coin. The reason is that we may not yet know what we are doing or have a full comprehension of what we are doing. Okay, what TBC admin is presenting us on this platform of broadcast is that we are connecting around the world with future elites, billionaires, multi-billionaires and trillionaires and gonzillionaires. All right, a time will come, just like Bitcoin now is after 9 years. TBC is just 2 years plus. After 9 years, all those that invested in Bitcoins are billionaires and multi-millionaires. All right. Now, when that time comes, we should be able to oh, let me get to my billionaire friends. We can sit down and reason. What project can we do at international level? We can decide to start assembly planes, open an airport, manufacture planes, run international flights on TBC. Okay, once it has come to mass adoption on TBC, Bitcoin, okay, and Ethereum, whichever one you have, okay, you can come fly with us, and it is possible. We can open up a 5-star, okay, hot most Namibia is hot mostly. Oh, okay. I guess you should be used to that hot weather right now. I don't really like heat. Well, I hope you have light that can power your air conditioner, because I really don't like heat. I prefer the rain because everywhere is so cold. You can actually chill out and rest. All right. I prefer it to when you're sweating everywhere. All right. Like I was saying, the time will come when you will be able to connect with mega billionaires. You were friends when the billion coin was basically an idea. At this point in time, you can what do we do? You can set up plane manufacturing industry, boat manufacturing industry, 5-star hotel. You can set up mega industries of global repute that as you can employ people such that you will pay cleaners in that establishment far better than a professor is being paid today in your average university. We will pay cleaners far better than a professor today is being paid in an average university. Imagine that. When you pay cleaners that, the cleaner will be very resourceful, will do his or her work well. That cleaner will be having enough money to fend for his immediate family and even extended family, and life will become better. That is what we seek to achieve, a better life through abundance. Imagine a cleaner earning as much as 200,000 naira to 500,000 naira today in Nigeria. That is amazing. I might have to even be paying people per week basis, not even monthly, per week basis. All right. It's amazing. It's an opportunity. We are so excited about it. All right. And when we get there, we're going to cross it. So, Anne du Plessis from Namibia. I always apologize if I'm not pronouncing your name well. Anne du Plessis. All right. It's a great name. Maybe you can even tell me what's the meaning of this name. Anne du Plessis. Maybe you can tell me what's the meaning of that name. All right. So that we know what to do. Because I want to be able to get to understand and relate with all of us, okay, in the right context. All right. I don't know if we have any question. Okay. Or Dennis, Crypto Sanjay, Ebusereme, Ojefwa, and du Plessis. If we have questions, maybe you can roll in your questions now so that we can begin to answer those questions, or we begin to call it a wrap on this live presentation. All right. Any question concerning the billion coin? Okay. I don't know. If you want me to read, there's a message that if you want me to read this message to you, if you still have like maybe 10 minutes to spend with me, to hang out with me, and you want me to read a mail, okay, that I got from this creator and CEO of Adcash concerning how the billion coin was, how Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, was predicted in 1984. And way back then, they felt the man that predicted it was crazy. Today, it is taking over. That's 1984 till now is about 34 years. All right, 34 then thought it was a joke. Today, those that listen and follow. Meanwhile, the guy that predicted it is not even the man that eventually created the Bitcoin, or that journalist doesn't even have a cryptocurrency, but it just came to his spirit and he talked about it. All right, if you still have 10 minutes, can you just say go on or yes, so that I can go on and read that mail, so that you understand that this billion coin idea that started 2 years ago is an idea that is going to become the lifestyle of the future. From now to 2 years' time, we are not going to be it's not going to be news that you can spend your billion coin. In 2 years' time, it's not going to be news that you can spend your billion coin. No. Okay, let me find out. Hello? All right, no, I'm on the live broadcast now, right? Just call me later after now. Maybe 30 minutes later. God bless you. Thank you. All right, so what I want you to do is this. If you want me to read that, please, can you just tell me yes? If you know you still have 10 minutes to hang out with me, can you just tell me yes? All right. I'm trying to. I'm still waiting for your response while I'm trying to actually get in there. Oh, say yes, read it. Oh, Anne du Plessis, say yes, I should read it. I have a lot of information. There are some information that I receive from leaders all around the world that just make me understand and give glory to God that I am in TBC. All right, that I am in TBC. Now I want to read it to you. Ojefa said yes, and Blaze says yes. Okay, that shows that you are still with me. Okay, I want to read it from Nick Johnson. It's a mail that I got on August 1st from Nick Johnson. Okay, like I said, Nick Johnson is the CEO of Adcash. Okay, he's actually talking in this mail. Okay, by the way, see, Adcash is a cryptocurrency. Okay, that they are doing well out there. Okay, constantly update us in what is happening all around. The issue of cryptocurrency will be has gone past. Now, when will it eventually totally replace fiat? Okay, such that you just wake up. Maybe if you sleep 2 years and just wake up, you discover that the seller in front of you will just have a notice hung around the shop there saying Bitcoin, billion coin accepted here. How will you feel? You see that great manufacturer telling you, or that hotel telling you, oh, you can lodge here with the billion coin. Or you see the market telling you, you can shop here with the billion coin. How will you feel? You just suddenly smile because your investment has actually come to light. Now let me read it. Bitcoin predicted in 1984. I want to read it as it is presented here. It said, independent money free of government control has long been a dream of liberty-minded individuals. That liberty-minded, that is freedom-minded individual, people that have quest for freedom. All right. He said, Nobel Prize winning economist and free thinker, a rare thing, F.A. Hayek, described the main problem with a single group having a monopoly on money, a profound lack of innovation. Okay, that's what government, that's what governments celebrate have when it comes to fiat currency that are owned and controlled by government, given to us to be used with so much regulations and restrictions and laws, burden on the money you get with your sweat. All right. Now, he says it devoids innovation. All right. So here is an excerpt from his 1984 interview with the Cato Institute. Now, look at the excerpt. Now, it says, the great trouble is that money wasn't allowed to develop. Because the elite head on to money, they can preach it at will and control it. They will not allow it to develop. That is a great trouble. Money ought to have left, fiat currency ought to have left the state long ago. But they ensure that it doesn't develop because they are enjoying the control, while the majority of us are receiving the bites, are becoming the victims of such controls that they enjoy. Now, cryptocurrency, the blockchain has come to change that. Now, let me read on. After 200 to 300 years of the use of coins, government stopped any further development. We are not allowed to experiment on it, so money hasn't been improved. Okay, so we are not allowed to experiment on it, so money hasn't been improved. It has rather become worse in the course of time. Money certainly has devolved over time. Not revolved, not evolved, but devolved. Okay? It has descended from being backed by hard assets like gold and silver to its 100% fiat status today. Okay? Remember the Nixon pronouncement, okay, that moved money from being backed by gold to becoming fiat currency where government can print it anytime. That was in 1974. That money can now be printed at will, which leads to inflation, leads to devaluation of that money, and makes you have so much money in your hand, yet it can buy so little. A very good example is the Zimbabwean dollar, where you have over how many trillion dollars, Zimbabwean dollar, I can't even account for $1. You know, it's amazing. Okay, he said there's nothing backing it, and there's no limit on the amount that can be printed. There's not even precious metals in coins anymore. Remember, you know, the billion coin right now is backed in gold. All right. Remember, the billion coin right now is backed in gold. All right. Oh, yeah. And Duplessis says government have the monopoly on money in every country. Yes. All right. And she says they use it now to control us as a weapon against us. That is the idea. That this is the communication we send to people, and as a way of liberating them from this control, we tell them, come into the ark. I remember in my last two broadcasts, I described the billion coin as an ark, okay, that is opened right now, that you can come in because there is going to be a financial storm. There's going to be a financial mudslide. There's going to be a financial hurricane, a financial flood. It's going to sweep the whole world. Those who are not in the hack of cryptocurrency, especially a very strong hack like the billion coin, will be swept away and they will drown and be condemned. All right? Because fiat cannot help you and will not help you. The time is coming very soon. You hold your money, your fiat in your hand, and you cannot buy jack. All right? That's why we are inviting them to the hack called the billion coin, where they can be saved. All right? Thanks, Anne, for that very apt representation. All right? Now, it's happened throughout history. Okay, okay, it says there is not even precious metals in coins anymore, not even copper in pennies. So we can see the innovation dies and money loses value when centralized powers have control over it. It happened throughout history, yes, throughout history and across nations. But Hayek was truly ahead of his time. I always say some time ago that there are some thinking 20 years ahead of today, some 50 years ahead of today. Meanwhile, there are still some people who are finding it difficult to live in today. They still don't understand why things that are happening today are happening. They are living 10 years backwards. All right. So you have to choose where you belong. Me, I am living ahead of my time. All right. Like the Billion Coin admin is living ahead of his or her time. Now, he went so far as to think about how we could develop an alternative monetary system. As at 1984, Hayek thought about how can we develop an alternative monetary system. Now, here is Hayek's quote from a different 1984 interview. Look at it. He said, I don't believe we shall ever have a good money again before we take the thing out of the hands of government. He said, we must take the thing out of the hands of government. We won't have good money until we take money out of the hands of government. All right. That is, we can't take them violently out of the hands of government. No. All we can do is by some sly roundabout way introduce something they can't stop. Even Hayek at this time was thinking about the possibility of introducing something that government cannot stop. But he didn't have an idea of what it can, how we can do this. He had an idea of what the thing can be, that government can't stop it. That means government can have control. But how exactly to do it? He threw a challenge to the world, and thank God, Satoshi Nakamoto responded. Chris Kringle responded. Okay, a lot of people are responding by creating cryptocurrencies on the blockchain. All right. So Hayek thought that we could create independent money in a roundabout way, something they can't stop. Sounds like crypto to me. Yes, sounds like crypto to me. It uses a decentralized network of computers to solve the something they can't stop. All right, part of his idea. Nobody owns Bitcoin, for example. It's an independent network of millions of people voluntarily using it and improving on it. Unfortunately, nobody owned Bitcoin until Bitcoin got to the coin market cap, where they now take it up and down and resulting to have volatility that is not causing people to lose money. But the true coin that nobody truly holds, true cryptocurrency, is the Billion Coin, which is user-based. It's owned by everyone in the community. Admin cannot say he owns it alone because admin alone does not determine the price, doesn't determine what happens. We all determine it. That's why we have a membership agreement. Finally, I want to read. Say, finally, innovation in money. Cryptocurrencies are the first innovation in money in centuries. Think about the implication of this. For most of modern history, government have not allowed any competition in money. But now the cat is out of the bag. The code is out there and free for everyone to use on the blockchain. Shutting it down is next to impossible. You can't shut down the internet. You can't shut down the blockchain. You can't shut down cryptocurrency. Hayek realized that a clever system like crypto will be needed for money to be truly free. The pioneer who helped bring Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies like the Billion Coin to life, such as Nick Szabo and Satoshi Nakamoto and Chris Kringle, designed the system brilliantly. Good cryptos are decentralized, running tens of thousands of computers all over the world. All right, where there are checks, balances, and incentives built in. Don't think they just run freely. There are checks, balances, and incentives built into cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin has proven itself to be remarkably secure over the last 9 years. Okay, and is constantly evolving and improving. Hayek predicted the usefulness of independent money, but I don't think he imagined the incredible flexibility of his action. It's independent money, and it's the first truly programmable money. Both concepts are revolutionary. We are beginning to see this concept in action. In these countries where inflation is high, cryptocurrency is becoming an everyday part of life. Yes, if you are not yet holding the Billion Coin or cryptocurrency, you are missing a whole lot. Come on board now. I dare invite you to come on board now. Okay. It is a way to protect and preserve value when government money is falling. On the programmable money side of things, projects like Ethereum and the Billion Coin are leading the way. This is an aspect of crypto. Having programmable, flexible money is allowing for all sorts of innovation. Initial coin offering are the first occasion, but it certainly will be the last. We've only just potentials of crypto. If you think cryptos are just too much, says we just begun seeing the potentials of cryptos. All right. Personally, I can't wait to see what pops up over the coming years. Yeah. Independent currency capable of being programmed like software. Independent currency capable of being programmed like software. They are coming in the future. They are coming. Offer nearly unlimited possibility. Hayek died in 1992. Oh my goodness. Hayek predicted the emergence of cryptocurrency. Oh, but he did not live to see the emergence. How sad. But I speak to you, Jesus, that as you're listening to me and as you're watching this video, okay, maybe you're going to watch the video later. Prophesy to you that you will not die before the manifestation of cryptocurrencies and the billion coin in the name of Jesus. You are going to hang on there. You are not only going to see the manifestation, you are going to use it and use it to change your world and your generations. All right. If rapture tarries before you leave, you're going to use to change your world in the name of Jesus. You will not die. Wow. Now I want to read on. Now, if you believe what I've just said, say amen. Just say amen. All right. Type amen. Okay. Now, Hayek died in 1992, but I am certain he would have cryptocurrencies if he were still around. Yes, he would if he were still around. The fact that he predicted something like crypto would be necessary to move money forward is nothing short of remarkable. The fact that he was able to predict something like crypto in 1984, about 34 years ago, okay, to move money forward is nothing short but remarkable. All right. For us, we are reaping the benefit of cryptocurrencies, and our world will reap the benefit. Our generations and other generations yet upon will reap it. And we're going to use to do great things for the cause of humanity, not to build weapons of mass destruction, but to provide comfort that will make crime to go down or be eradicated. That will make you know the value of your life rather than strap bombs around yourself to blow up people. When you have the value of life, you not go and commit suicide. You cherish your life and leave it to the full. That is why we are here. That is what we are going to do to make humanity smile. We'll make Medicare affordable and cheap for those that don't have money. Okay, such that we don't have to suffer any longer. Okay, this was brought and says thanks and regards, Nick Johnson, CEO at Cash. All right. Uh, okay, you can see that. All right, you can see that. So I congratulate you if you have TBC or you're listening to me. I congratulate you if you've led a lot of people to having the billion coin. I congratulate the world that you're created because, like I said, if you are the only one in your family or your group of friends that have the billion coin and it becomes fully adopted, becomes spendable currency, you will not have peace. People are going to be such you have may not even go round. But when you take out time to spread this to them, open their wallet and create it for them, you are going to be amazed how many giants you raise. They will not even allow you to spend your money. They will stand around you like a fortified wall that nothing can come close to you. Just imagine if all the people that are surrounding you are multi-billionaires in foreign currency. Not even the government of that country can reach up to you. They will stand up in your defense because you made them what they are and they are ready to go down with you. And I tell you, no government is enough to stand against you because you can sink an economy with your money. But thank God we have the right mindset. We have the right training that wherever we are, we're going to be a blessing to that economy and to that country. Now, Ebo Sereme Jeffa says, amen, amen to you too. You're going to live and enjoy the fruit of the cryptocurrencies and the billion coin that we found ourselves in today, that we have in our hands. Nothing is going to stop it. God will extend and protect and preserve us, that we are going to begin to spread the word, okay, using the cryptocurrency. So if there's no further questions, I want to say I thank you very much. I appreciate your hanging out with me today. Okay. I want to say keep a date with me next time. Subscribe to my channels and click that little bell that is dangling there so that you get notified whenever I do a post. Because like I said, I'm going to be doing some posts off that will not be live broadcast, okay? So that when you see that notification, you can watch the video and follow what the information I'm sending across to you. All right. I'm waiting maybe the next 5 minutes. If you have any question, please ask your question. In the absence of any question, I'm going to be calling it a wrap. All right. Once again, I want to say thank you, Ebu Sereme. Thank you, Dennis Ugogo. Thank you, Anis Duplatis. Thank you, Crypto Sanjay from India. Thank you very much for making today a success. All right. I want to say I love you very much. And together, we are taking cryptocurrency, we are taking the economy of the world to the next level. All right. In the absence of any further questions, I want to say bye bye. All right. Until I see you again sometime tomorrow. All right. Please subscribe to my channel so that when I'm come on live, you can join me sometime tomorrow. I'm sure it's going to be Nigeria time today. We are in 11 minutes past 2 p.m. Nigerian time. So try and do your calculation. I don't know what time it is where you are right now. Tomorrow, most likely, I might do my broadcast in the morning. I might have to have a broadcast around 10 a.m. in the morning. I don't know what time it will be with you. But if you know what time it is with you today, now that I am right now 11 minutes past 2 p.m., calculating what it is to you, then calculate what it will be 10 a.m. Okay, take it back and you know exactly when your time will be 10 a.m. there tomorrow so that you can join me. I'm very sure by 10 a.m. tomorrow, I'm going to be having another live broadcast. Okay. Okay. Namibia, you are 1511. 1511, that means 1511, that means 311 or 312 now. That means you are 1 hour ahead of me. Okay. So by 10 a.m. by 11, you should be connecting with me Namibian time. All right. By 10 a.m., you'll be connecting with me Namibia. All right. Yes. Correct. Now, Crypto Sanjay, I don't know what time it is in Mumbai right now. And you say you're having your enlightenment TBC enlightenment in Mumbai. How is it going? Okay, like I said, if you want me to come up, if you want me to broadcast into that event live, okay, tell me the time, okay, the date, so that I can set up my YouTube program, okay, to coincide with that time. So when it comes, I'll be on live, I'll be 30 minutes, 1 hour, so that I can share discussions with them. We can have chats with them, and they can relate with me. I will share the link. All of them can have the link, access the link, and begin to type questions, and I can begin to answer those questions. Okay, between the 30 minutes or 1 hour that I spend with them. All right. I haven't said that. Just tell me what time you are now if you're still listening to me, Crypto Sanjay, so that I can know exactly how to follow. But tomorrow, 10 a.m. precisely, I'm sure tomorrow, 10 a.m., we'll do what we need to do. But just in case you want to know exactly what time it is, tomorrow, 8 a.m., you can call me even later today, because by 8 p.m. today, I should have scheduled that timing. Okay, before 8 p.m. today, I should have scheduled that timing so that by 10 a.m. tomorrow, certainly I am good to go. So I want to thank you for being with me today. I actually cherish your time. And I want to say tomorrow we're going to keep it shorter than this. 30, 40 minutes, we are done. So that you can go do some other things. But prepare your questions, okay? And like I said, if you want to partner with me, you can partner with me. Okay, you want to learn how to open your cash flow centers. Okay, go to your Kringo Cash back office button and click on send button meeting in English. You see a link there. Okay, go to Kringo Cash back office, your Kringo Cash back office. Click on send button. Scroll down. That's the last menu there. Click on send button. Then you see a sub menu pop up. You see send button meeting in English. Click on that. You are going to see a link that will lead you to the YouTube video of send button meeting. Watch that video. You are going to learn how to open, okay, how to register your what do you call it now, your cash flow. I saw that people in Mumbai, people in Namibia that wants to buy TBC, that want to do anything, invest in TBC, or even pay their $10 can connect you for a fee. All right, please get see before you go there. But if not, let people like us and refer all their matters to us. We'll help you out. All right, we'll help you out. Until then, God bless you. Okay, remain blessed. No, people are getting to understand what TBC is and how valuable it is. When they know you have so much, it could present the security challenge. Just tell them you belong, you be TBC, you just got the free Kringos that they can get theirs too. And if they want to invest, they can invest. That you're trying to invest right now, you're trying to raise money to invest, you don't have much yet. You just have Kringos. Don't tell them you have 100 TBC, 10 TBC, 5 TBC. You could just open yourself up for some unpleasant experience. All right. So I just want you to note that and be warned. Now, until I see you again tomorrow, possibly by 10 a.m. Nigerian time. A.m. It's now 2:15 Nigerian time. You can use to calculate your own timing. Until I see you again tomorrow, 10 a.m. Nigerian time. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay fit, and keep bringing your word and your people to the abundance that cryptocurrency presents. All right. God bless you. Till I see you again. Bye bye for now. Ciao.